We have a very special guest here in studio with us today, someone making history. Jackie McLean, the musical director and chorus teacher from LeRoy Junior-Senior High, the first educator from our area to win what's called the Inspiring Teacher Award. That's one of just 2 teachers across the states every year to get this through the National High School Musical Theater Awards, known as the Jimmy Awards. Congratulations on getting this.
Thank you.
What does it mean to you to have this honor?
Oh, it means so much. I was incredibly humbled to get this recognition in the first place, and it just validates all the hard work I've been doing with my students at LeRoy, and it's really all about them, and they motivate me to do what I'm doing.
When did you find out you were nominated by a former student, Evan Williams?
So I found out when I got a confidential email in my email box, which, as any teacher knows, is kind of a scary thing to see there. But as I was reading through it, I got so excited, and before I knew it, you know, RBTL knew, and then Evan ended up texting me because he also got an email as the person who nominated me, and it was incredibly special.
Now, we've shared some of the stories before each year when they do this, covering the shows, the performances over at RBTL, and then eventually they go on to the kind of national showcase. How was that process for you doing it this way as a winner?
It was very different and at times kind of overwhelming. Obviously, they had different things that we needed to do, like I had to arrive early and go up and learn how to use a teleprompter, which I had never used before, looking in the mirror and figuring out where my speech was, and writing a speech for the awards event was, daunting a little bit. I wanted to make sure I thanked the people I needed to and also share my message of theater for all and that every kid can do this. We got to hang out with some really incredible people on the red carpet, which I thought I would take a picture and be on my way. And they were like, no, you're gonna walk down and do interviews on the red carpet for quite a while. And so thankfully I did that with the other teacher, Paul, who was very kind and now a new friend. So that was exciting, and just the experience of being there and being surrounded by the theater community, which has just been a special place for me my entire life, and what I dreamed of working as part of. So
that is the big group aspect of people coming in from all over the country. You've been doing this for a while now. We've got a new group of kids coming in, first day of classes next week. Yeah. What is it about the arts and in your community, your district, which has some awesome kids coming out of it?
For sure. I think arts education is just so important because it's not just about teaching theater and teaching music. It's about teaching kids how to become themselves. They find their identity through the arts. They become more humanistic and empathetic, and they're delving into these characters in the theater, but they're really learning so much about themselves through those characters, and I think that's the really electric, special part. As far as LeRoy, it is something very unique that I never expected. I did not start my teaching career there. 4 years after working down by Ithaca in a district called Newfield, I found myself at LeRoy, and they love the arts, they love theater, they love musical theater. The whole community comes out to support us every single year, and we just feel the love and the passion from everybody there. It just, it makes the kids want to be successful.
It is awesome, and congrats again, Jackie McLean, on getting that. You want to learn more about this honor, how to nominate someone if you know someone. Also, some of their shows are going to be coming up. They put on productions a couple times a year over in LeRoy. We're going to have that at rochesterfirst.com. You'll find links with this interview today.